This is Mike Curry, Vice President here of Family First Life Valiant. And I wanted to run through some things today. I've been doing telesales. I've been getting a lot of people reaching out. And I think something that people need to learn very early on is the phone script. And that's what I'm going to kind of run through today. So different leads need to be called differently. A mortgage lead is called different than an internet lead. A one-call close, telesales close is different than a mortgage appointment or an internet appointment. So a bunch of different things, but I'm going to kind of run through what they look like. We have scripts online. You can go on our website, www.fflvaliant.net. You can also join on our live dials. It's www.ffllivesales.com. You can plug in, get really good training. People will coach you one-on-one. You unmute, you dial. We're one big team on there. So, anybody within Family First Life is welcome on there. We have a lot of people that are within different teams. So, a little background on me. Last year, 2021, I was in the field. I was able to help a little over 400 families. We've got an agency now doing $250,000 a month, which is 250 families a month. That's overall issue paid business from the carriers. And then basically we transitioned into telesales. A lot of us towards, it was the beginning of 2022, so right after convention, honestly. Why did I do it? Honestly, I saw the value in being able to help more families. There's a lot of areas in the country that, up in the mountains, per se. I'm here in the Carolinas, and they're up in the mountains, and there might be, for instance, with mortgage, right? It might be like 1 or 2 leads per month come in. And there's no cell phone service, so people are driving up there. I mean, the realistic expectations are that you fill something out, nobody ever calls. So I feel like that there's a lot of people out there that we can serve, as well as it just opens up the entire country at your disposal for as many states that you have license to be able to go out there and help families. So not that there was a lead shortage. I'm in the Carolinas, however, way more availability now, So a lot of our guys, we're starting day one telesales. I'm not, of that opinion that you have to go to home first. You can if you want, but at the end of the day, whatever you choose to do, plug in, and we can help you, accomplish whatever you want to do. So let's get into the first thing. So a lot of people run internet leads when brand new. Internet leads, there's just so many of them. You have to kind of understand the concept of someone filling out an internet lead. They go online, they're looking for quotes for the most part, and they fill in their information. I don't know if you guys know this or not, and I know the way that my iPhone works. If you go in and you enter, your it'll ask you for your key information, right? Date of birth, address, all that stuff. So what happens is when you go in there, and this is any type of form, it's going to say autofill on your phone in most cases. If you hit autofill, it fills with whatever saved information is on your phone. For instance, for me, all the information that's saved is like 2 addresses ago, right? So I can't hit autofill. And honestly, I haven't taken the time to figure out how to change that. It's just a feature within your phone. So you could get leads where people inquired with inaccurate information. It happens. It's part of the business, right? That's why we buy. When I buy 100 leads, okay? Because my job is to guarantee my numbers and give myself the ratios to where I know that I can guarantee my appointments, and I don't have to worry about if I get a lead with a bad address. And there's things that you can do to overcome that. It's super simple. People way overcomplicate this stuff. So if I was calling internet lead, most likely, and this is just from my experience, everyone has their own way. I'm a big fan of appointments. However, with internet leads, I really like one call close. And that's because these people, they answer the phone. Most of them aren't working, so why not take care of it now, right? So if I was to call, Bob, an internet lead, ring, hey, Bob. Yeah? Hey, Bob, this is Mike Curry. I'm actually the manager here at the Benefits Center. And the girls had just put down your information on my desk here, and it looks like you had requested the information on that life insurance or final expense quotes. And I just needed to get you that information. Can you go ahead and grab a pen and paper for me? And most of them will say, okay. Right? Now, here's where, some objections might come in. I don't remember doing that. I gotcha. So, yeah, it looks like here you put your date of birth as, 12/10/64. Is that correct? right? We have the information to verify. Oh yeah, that's correct. Got it. Okay, just go ahead and grab a pen and paper for me because I just need to get you those quotes, right? Most times that works. Like I was calling in here earlier, I was calling year-old internet leads. These are leads that I bought back in August of 2021, and of the 4 or 5 out of the 10 that I got a hold of, they all went and grabbed a pen and paper. So they want the information, okay? And that's the first thing that you have to realize mindset-wise is they want the information. So how do I transition into an appointment from, hey, go grab a pen and paper, I'm going to get you the quotes? Here's what I do. So on that financial inventory form, there is, the mortgage information at the top. I don't really deal with, but the name, the age, the date of birth, some of the information we already have, obviously, the occupation, the monthly income, medications, surgeries, family, and then medical conditions, right? So they go ahead and grab a pen and paper. They come back, I got it, I'm ready. Got it, Bob. Okay, so real quick, just so I can get you the accurate information, let me go ahead and ask you a couple of these questions. Are you a smoker or non-smoker? Non-smoker, got it. And then I have your date of birth, the 12/10/64. How old does that make you? And I have no idea. Say 55. Got it. Okay. And then, Bob, just so you know, these are all non-medical programs. That just means that you don't have to go, take any medical exams. You don't have to pee in a cup, anything like that. So they're just going to have me run through some of these basic health questions so I can, get you a company that should approve you. So we work with all the major companies, Mutual of Omaha, Americo, Prosperity, Aflac, AIG, Aetna, Gerber, John Hancock, you name it, we work with them. So let me go ahead and run through these real quick for you. Have you ever had any heart attacks, strokes, or cancer? No. What about diabetes? Right? And you go through that list of medical questions that are at the very bottom. And based on that, so say he's completely healthy, he's 55, okay? Got it, Bob. Now, most people, they're looking to take care of their funeral and final expenses. Did you have a preference on burial or cremation? Have you figured that out yet? Most of the times they'll tell you, I want to be, buried. Okay, so most of my clients are looking anywhere from 15 to 20,000. I'm assuming that's what you were looking for as well. Yes, got it. So here's what you do, guys. Like when you say most of my clients are like you're leading them to where you want them to go. Okay. If you ask open-ended questions, like you get open-ended answers, right? So you want to lead them and then give them an option and make them agree with you, right? They're the ones that are agreeing, but you're leading them to make that statement, right? So they'll say, yes, got it. Okay, so let me just go ahead and take a look at some of our options here. Personally, I'm always writing Americo, AIG, or Prosperity. Those are my 3 go-tos. Okay, once you come in here and you get a handle on underwriting, you do what you want. For me, it's always what's best for the client. And I find on a personal level that those 3 are the 3 best typically. Obviously, AIG is a guaranteed issue product, but typically America Prosperity are my 2 go-tos should they qualify. So that's how I run a one-call close appointment. That's really important. That's something that people get caught up on, and there's so many different philosophies. I'm not saying this is the only way to do it, but I'm just telling you how I do it, and it's been very successful, okay? The next one would be a mortgage appointment. Now, I call 1, 2, and 3 month the same exact way as I call a brand new mortgage lead, okay? So a mortgage lead, if you're not aware, it's somebody who recently refinanced a loan. They purchased a new home. They may have an equity line of credit. I've had people that, the way the times are now, they've had consolidation loans, business loans, you name it, right? Most of the time, people are purchasing a new home or refinancing. That's your bread and butter in mortgage, okay? So I get a lead in, again, whether it's 1, 2, 3 months old or it's a brand new mortgage lead, the age does not matter to me unless they give me an objection, okay? So let's just call a new mortgage lead, for instance, right? Hey, Bob. Hello. Hey, Bob. This is Mike Curry, and I'm a manager here at the Mortgage Protection Center, and I was calling you back. I got the postcard here that you had sent me back. You hand filled out and sent me back. It was for that 123 Main Street property, And look, I can't do this right this second. We're super busy this morning, as I'm sure you are. But they needed me to run through that with you. It's about a 15, 20-minute phone call. And I was just trying to figure out what time will you be off work at the latest tonight and wait for them to respond, okay? Most of the time, oh, yeah, I usually get home by 5. I got it. And then if there's a co-bower or either way, I'll be like, okay, and are you single or married? I'm married. Got it. Is your wife usually home by 5 as well? Yeah, she'll be there. Okay, perfect. So here's what I'm going to do for you, okay? I don't have anything like right at 5, plus you probably want to get home and eat some dinner. So I'm going to put you down at 6 for a 15, 20-minute phone call, okay? This is my personal cell phone number. This is the number I'm going to be calling you back off of, okay? All I ask that at 6 o'clock, if you guys just have a pen and a piece of paper handy, that way we can go ahead and knock this out for you and I can get you the information you requested, okay? Okay, got it. And again, remind them of the time. Again, my name is Mike, and I will be calling you back at 6 tonight. Hope you have a good afternoon. Right? Appointment booked. Guys, look, if you just assume it all, they'll do what you tell them to do. Like, that's the biggest key I learned over the last year and a half is literally just tell people what to do, right? And if you don't know how to tell them what to do, hop on live dials and listen and learn. That's what it's there for, right? If I was calling a 1, 2, 3-month-old mortgage, I'm calling them the same way. If they say, oh, man, that was a while ago. Yeah, I see that here. We're just running a little behind. So, again, my job is just to get you the information that you had requested. I'm just required to run through that with you. So, again, what time this afternoon do you think you'll be home from work? Are you usually home by 5, right? Sometimes you have to help people answer the questions that you ask, right? Sometimes you have to help people answer the questions that they ask. Right? So at the end of the day, guys, it's like different leads. They're all the same. It's just a different intent, meaning like someone filled it out online. Maybe, say it's a final expense appointment, right? Or mortgage, or final expense mailer, right? Different type. Okay. So obviously their information's handwritten. Okay. I like to call, and I've heard different opinions on this. I'm just telling you what works for me. I like to call from either the benefits center or the mortgage protection center because it eliminates people saying, where are you calling from? Okay. I like to call as the manager. Why do I like calling as a manager? Especially on age leads, the 1, 2, 3 months. If someone says that someone's already talked to me, it gives me leverage. Because think about in your life, like everyone always wants to talk to the manager. Like it's a big deal to talk to the manager, right? Like that's the line of authority. Right, so they feel like they're talking to the right person. So if it's a 1, 2, 3 month age final expense lead, I'll like, hey, Bob, hey Bob, this is Mike Curry, and I'm a manager here at the Benefits Center, and I got that request here. You had hand filled it out and sent it back to me. It looks like you were looking into the life insurance, state regulated life insurance and final expense options. And Bob, I'm just required to run through that with you. It shows here a date of birth is 12/18/54. Is that correct? Yes, got it. Okay. So Bob, I can't do that right this second. It's about a 15, 20-minute phone call. And I was thinking, are you still working at all or are you retired now? I'm retired. Got it. Okay. So, and then are you married or single? I'm not showing a spouse here. I'm married. Got it. Okay. Is she home as well or does she still work? She's home? Okay, gotcha. So my mindset right here is, okay, I save my evening time slots for, the people that are working, right? The people that are off work, the people that are retired, that's my early afternoon, right? So my time window is from 12 to, honestly, I've run appointments 10, 11 o'clock at night, just depending on their schedule. But I usually start around 12, okay? So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so early afternoon, I've got a 1 or a 3. Which one would you want? Right? They're choosing one. Not, will that work for you? Does 1 or 3 work for you? Well, no, it's not going to work for, today. You're going to have to call me. Like, get out of all that, right? Like, which one do you want? Like, they're on your time, on your schedule, and, there's nothing worse than chasing people down. So give them options and make them choose. And you're busy, right? Like, you don't want to have to follow up with all these people. That's the advantage of telesales. Because the no-shows that you get, you can call them next day. Hey, I missed you. And then tie it down extremely well. Like my tie downs, they're literally just like repeating the time over and over and over and over, right? And my name and giving them a reminder of who I am, where I'm calling from. I think that'll really help you guys because phone script is like, it's really important, but I don't have one in front of me right now. We have the phone scripts written out in a generic form. They're on our website. Anybody has access to them. You can go in there and use them. But you want to graduate from reading to actually talking, and you got to use filler words, right? Like, what are filler? The words in between the script. Okay, so it's like, Bob, hey, Bob, this is Mike Curry, right? Like I'm kind of breaking my speech up. This is Mike Curry, and I'm a manager here at the Mortgage Protection Center, and I got that request that you had sent back. You hand filled it out, sent it back to me. It was a postcard, and it looks like that the property address there for the mortgage was 123 Main Street, and they just needed me to run through that with you. Like I said, it's about a 15, 20-minute. So see how I'm using those words? Like, it's a very casual conversation. It's not, hey, Bob, this is Mike Curry. I'm a manager here at the Mortgage Protection Center. I'm just calling you back from about the postcard that you had filled out, the 123 Main Street. I'm not sure if you're working right now, but I'm super busy and I can't do it right this second. But I do need to run through that with you. It's about a 15. Like, there's a completely different tone and conversation, and you want to match the person on the other side of the phone. So that's something I've really learned, and we have a lot of great training at Family First Life, and everybody as a combined company, like, you learn so much from different people, and you just kind of put your personality and your own spin on it. So that would be the phone scripts. That's my 2 cents today, and I just wanted to run through that because it's something that I see people kind of struggle with early on. And I think if you just plug in and you really dive into live dials, I can't say that enough. Live dials is available to you, no matter which team that you're on here with Family First Life. And live dials is, you hop on and you can unmute. Like, you have to have some courage. You have to break out of you're comfortable, right? That zone of comfortability, and you have to get a little uncomfortable. And I'll tell you, like, our team, I know, is like one big family, but the people that are on different teams, like, we're all one big team here at Family First Life. So, you're more than welcome to join in, dial with us, ask questions, plug in. I mean, that's what we want. We want to be able to help you. I know I learned so much by just talking and giving back, and I've had so many people here at Family First Life that, have poured so much into me that have no direct, benefit from doing that. So hope that helped, guys. That's some phone script training. Reach out to me if you have any additional questions. Again, our website, www.fflvaliant.net, has all of our resources, phone scripts, everything. Even has a lead sources page. www.ffllivesales.com. That's our live dial session. It's open all day, every day. Most days we're on there from 7:30 a.m. until whoever runs the last appointment of the night. It's open Monday through Sunday, every single day of the week. And then my phone number, if you need that, is 704-572-5096. If you'd like to work with us, reach out. We're always looking for elite sales professionals or people who have an elite mindset that want to grow and change and develop into the person that they want to be. So hope this helped, guys. Please reach out, check out the website, and hope you guys have a good afternoon. Thanks.